The Book of Numbers summary. When it begins, the time of Moses, 1445 to 1406 BC. The main characters: Moses. People and places involved: Moses, Aaron, Joshua, Eleazar, Balaam, Joshua, Miriam, Caleb, Korah, Sinai, Canaan, Kadesh, Moab, Meribah, Jordan. Soundbites: just as the Lord had commanded Moses, so he numbered them in the wilderness of Sinai. Chapter 1, verse 19. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance on you and give you peace. Chapter 6, verses 24 to 26. Now the man Moses was very humble, more than any man who was on the face of the earth. Chapter 12, verse 3. And be sure your sin will find you out. Chapter 32, verse 23. The Messianic Link. He is the pillar of cloud and fire. Chapter 14, verse 14. The star that comes forth from Jacob. Chapter 24, verse 17. He is typified in the story of the bronze serpent. Chapter 21, verses 8 to 9. The water that springs from the rock. Book overview. This book gets its name from the fact that it begins and ends with a census of the people, when the Israelite population is numbered and their military strength assessed. By the time of the second census, 38 years had passed by, and all of the people that had originally left Egypt were no more, with the exception of Joshua and Caleb. This book is concerned particularly with the grumbling nature of the Israelites. Even the manna from heaven that the Lord provided did not satisfy them. When they refused to enter the land of the Canaanites out of fear of the natives, thereby disobeying God despite the urgings of Joshua and Caleb. The Lord condemned them to walk the desert until they had all perished. Only Joshua and Caleb, out of the entire host, would enter the promised land. Rebellion against God and Moses by the people led to them being chastised with fiery serpents. Chapter 21, verses 5 to 6. Moses himself finally fell afoul of the wrath of God by striking the rock twice at the wilderness of Zin, when he was told just to speak to it. In this act he did not give the Lord the respect that he was due. Chapter 20, verse 12. As promised, he never set foot in the promised land, though God did allow him to see it before he died. To summarize, if anything, this book tells us that the Lord is holy and that he is to be taken at his word, no matter how insurmountable the barriers may seem or how strong the opposition may be. When God opens the door, then no man can close it. Another lesson is perhaps even harder to put into practice. And beware of grumbling. The rebellion of Korah, chapter 16, verses 2 to 3, or Aaron and Miriam, chapter 12, verses 9 to 10, had drastic consequences for those involved. Thanks for listening. For more short summaries, please visit our blog at thebiblebrief.com.